The first step of this beautiful journey is to step into that room with a strong intention, with coming into this container with a purpose, with a desire. So when you think about an intention, you want to not only have this vision in your mind, something that you truly desire to become, to embody, to heal, but you also really want to feel it. So there is a difference between like, oh, I wish this happens, but we kind of feel like victim of it, or I desire this to happen. And I want you to tap into that. This is your feminine power of longing and desire. This is you embodying this feminine force of sensuality and magnetism, and dragging to you all of your desires, all of your dreams. So it's a combination between the body and the mind, between your ability with your third eye to see beyond and to dream and to have big vision for yourself, and your ability down here in your chakras, in your root chakra, in your sacral, to long for it, to desire it so deeply, so that it almost like this desire is flowing through your body, just like a turn on. You're turned on by your desires. So this is going to be the first step. I want you to go through the journal prompts and really get clear on your intention, into setting this space as a sacred container for your growth and for the unfolding of your highest self. So the first step is going to be to choose your goddess name, your highest self name. So mine is Cleo. I have clients that have Lana, Elena, Zara. What else that I really love? Jasmine. I love to play with that, right? Because you can call her in. You can call her in, like, what is it that she wants to experience? What is it that she embodies? Like in your wildest dreams, this process of journal prompts, you're going to first find your names, you're going to go through the journal prompts, and I really want you to like up level your dreams, to give yourself like full permission to dream fucking big. This is a space where it's safe and celebrated for women to dream big, to step into like, damn, I want that for myself, and to remove layers of shame or guilt that has been like put onto us for wanting or desiring more or wanting bigger. I'm not going to get into why we have been so suppressed in that, but it's a reclamation. It's giving yourself this wholehearted, full-on permission. Dream big. What is that you want to experience? And get specific as you want. What is the kind of experience that you want to bring into your human self? Because a lot of time we spend a lot of time dreaming, and this whole container is designed for you to birth, to bring from, the dreamland, your dreams, like to bring them here into you, into your body, into existence, right? So let's go through that. Let's go through dreaming big, longing. I really want you to connect with your sacral chakra, and I want you to place strong intentions with commitment and devotion. When you step into any sort of container, imagine it as a ceremony. We're going through a ceremony together. We're going through a process of personal transformation. So you're going to experience different emotions, different alchemization into your body, different energetics running through your body. You're going to experience a lot of things. You're going to explore the depth of yourself. You're going to dive into maybe places and corners of yourself you didn't know. And you're going to really come with that open mind, open heart, with this curiosity, this innocence of wanting to discover all those parts. We're going to do a bit of shadow work. We're going to be like dreaming and visions and all of that. And I want you to be open to it, like your feminine qualities of being so open, like a flower, open to receive information, open to receive downloads, open for magic to happen within this container. So if you treat it with proper devotion, this is where your masculine kicks in, and we're gonna go through the energetics of the masculine and the feminine in depth later. But I want you right now to bring that sacredness, to bring that presence, to bring that reverence to this space. So it's almost like making a contract to yourself. It's committing to yourself that no matter what, no matter which fears, doubts, insecurities, how much your mind and your ego is going to fight it, because every change, we kind of resist change all the time, which is completely okay, right? But you want to be prepared. That's why we create those intentional loving space where we get to really see that almost like a bubble of healing, a bubble of magic, where you're stepping in, you're opening the door, and you're becoming that new person. You're gonna make a letter to yourself, a commitment to yourself, welcoming your fears, welcoming your doubts, being ready for them to show up. Like, for example, for me, what shows up when I step into a commitment, like I'm afraid that I give up, or I'm afraid that I don't follow through, or I'm afraid that I'm becoming lazy, or I'm afraid of changing, or I'm afraid of being seen, or I'm afraid that my friends and family and loved ones, they see me change, and I'm afraid of embodying that change, or I'm afraid of those aspects of me that feels very uncomfortable in my body. Whatever it might be, facing it in terms of I welcome this space, I welcome myself in this space, and I welcome all my doubts, fears, and insecurity with me. They are welcome in that space, and they will always be, because we're not rejecting any aspect of you in this container, because you're perfect the way you are. And I want you to see your power. I want you to own your power and your beauty, because you deserve it. So for that, the level of your commitment, the level of which you show up in the space is going to determine your results. It's going to determine whether or not you have a small transformation, a big transformation, and how good you feel about it. Because if you give your best, you give your 100%, you're going to feel damn good about it. You're going to be so proud of you, I swear. And this is a very feeling good in the body kind of experience. When you're kind of flaky and you don't really show up and you do things last minute and you're like, moving through a lot of resistance, that's also okay. It's also part of the experience. It just doesn't feel as good in the body. But if you come with that strong intention, you know why you're stepping in that space. You're welcoming your fears. You're like, okay, fears, doubts, and insecurities, I see you. You're welcome in this space. I'm the driver. You're welcome to sit by my side. You're so welcome. I love you. Thank you. Reverence for your fears and insecurities. But hey, I'm the driver. You're just on the passenger seat. I'm the one driving. And you just commit, just like an engagement to yourself. Like, I'm going to show up, and I know why I'm doing it, and I know that resistance is going to show up, and maybe my mind is going to try to negotiate hard with me, but hey, I'm made for this. I can do this. This is for my highest good. So this is your two anchors, actually, is your intention, your why. Why are you coming into this journey? And your discipline and your devotion and your commitment, which is like, the why and the longing. It's more of the feminine, like, oh, I want that for myself because I desire it, because I want it, because I'm tired of not having it, or because I want to expand. And the masculine is like, babe, I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up like never before. And it's going to be delicious, and trust me, and this is the structure, With that being said, I let you go through the opening meditation, the opening prayer, and the journal prompts. Enjoy.